What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Ultra Class Family. This is our first time doing reaction videos. She's been telling me for a long time, you need to do reaction videos, you funny, blah, blah, blah. So I'm finally about to get into it, but before we get into the video, make sure y'all like this video, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. And make sure y'all turn on post notifications. She said like
I'm usually behind the camera saying stuff, so now I'm in front of you, saying what I gotta say.
Yeah. You got a whole lot to say.
I do.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, make sure y'all turn on post notifications. It's very important because like y'all saw in the video before, we're doing a cash giveaway. So if y'all need to know what y'all have to do to win that cash, then watch the video that was before this one. And then it's going to give y'all all the information that y'all need to win that cash giveaway. So
and this isn't the last giveaway. We're going to do a whole bunch, so make sure you are subscribed. So
yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all drop in a comment below. We trying to hit 50, not trying, but we aiming for 50,000 subscribers by the end of February. So make sure y'all subscribe to our channel. Make sure y'all support us. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we thank y'all. Let's get into the video.
So anyways, yes, Hulk was neutered, and I told you I was going to explain to you why, because a lot of people were like, oh, well, you know, is it hereditary? I said it was for health reasons, which it was. Not hereditary. It just was a very unfortunate circumstance, you know. So what actually happened with Hulk was he developed an infection on his prostate, which, again, it's not something that you can notice. So we didn't notice any signs that there was something wrong with him until basically it had gotten to the point where, you know, it was too late, you know, which, and nobody would have. There was no signs. So it was like, we slowly caught on to it, but that's why he ended up having to be neutered. Yeah, it had nothing to do with overall hereditary health problems. It just was an unfortunate situation.
Thinking about it first hand, the first thing that comes to mind is like, dang, that sucks. Like, Hulk is the breadwinner, and it's like, dang, I wonder what happened. And I thought that you only had a certain amount of time before you can neuter the dogs, but I think that's only with females. Males, you still got a lot more time to do it, especially if it's like life-threatening. And that's what I believe it is, something that's life-threatening. And so they just had to do what they had to do, because I know it was a hard thing to deal with too, because that's like the Hulk. And that's the reason why DDK blew up. Now I've been following DDK. For those of y'all who don't know who that is, that's Dark Dynasty K9. Shout out to them. I've been following them since before I even got Royce.
You know, to where, you know, his prostate would he would, you know, have an abscess on his prostate. And basically we had a surgery which had it brought way down. And he had to take these antibiotics and these pills, like, pretty much, like, every day. So it was like, you know, we weren't going to have him on, like, pills and, like, antibiotics for the rest of his life just so he could, like, have his nuts, and there was a potential risk, you know, in his health that at any point the antibiotics, you know, he could become basically immune to them, and they basically stop working, and he could become septic and die. So the second that was even like that even comes into the frame, like, you know, there's not even a question of what we're going to do here. So, you know, it wasn't a question of what we were going to do. The process that you guys were seeing was, you know, he actually, when he had the surgery, at first we didn't know too much about, like, you know, how kind of bad it was. When he had the surgery and he recovered from it really well, he actually recovered to the point of where he was producing sperm again. So we collected him a good amount of times, and then we got him neutered very swiftly afterward, because we knew that we weren't going to have him on antibiotics, because he was fine, you know, on the antibiotics and, you know, on the, you know, it's called finasteride that he actually was on. So he was on that, and he, you know, he was fine, you know, but obviously we're not going to keep him on that. It was twice a day, you know, twice a day he had to get these pills. So, you know, I mean, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, this business, like, the smallest part of our business is puppies, is breeding. I know you guys really don't know a lot about that, but the smallest part of this business is breeding dogs. Like, no matter what, once it became about his health risk, like concerns of him being alive, like there was no question to what we were going to do. None at all. You know, so that was like instantly, you know what I mean? It wasn't even a thing to think about. So that's what happened, you know, with the situation with Hulk. So now that you know, secret's out, you got everything. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on those things in the first of the year. And yeah.
All right, so that's a lot to take in. Like, dang, just to think that happened. It's like crazy. And I know the breed, pit bulls and American bullies, they have a high pain tolerance. So that's why he said they didn't know, because they usually don't show any signs of pain until it's like to the point to where they can't bear it anymore. And then you will notice it. So it's like, man. But good thing that they did get some collections off of him beforehand. And also, if you look back, for those of y'all who follow him, they did get semen from him to actually make a clone of Hulk. So I believe they said they're going to do that, like, I guess when he passes or gets close to that time. Don't quote me on that, but I kind of like faintly remember them talking about it and things like that. And that's going to be a big ordeal, so y'all probably be seeing a review or some type of reaction to that. But it's like crazy, like, dang, Hulk. Like, when you think of the Hulk, it's like, you think of the Incredible Hulk, like indestructible, and then it's like, dang, like something like this hit him. But as he said, he recovered fine. The reason why they snipped his testicles was because of it could have endangered his life. And they didn't want to keep him on pills for the rest of his life, because that could hurt him too, because his body could adapt to him and then be immune to it, to where it doesn't even does what it's supposed to do, and he can still be taken out. And that's crazy. That is a crazy to think about. What do you think?
I think you said everything, because I couldn't say nothing because you just want to say everything. But,
I mean, you get a buddy like you always do.
But you're talking about being like the Incredible Hulk and indestructible, like, you know, nothing, like you can be touched. But even in the Hulk, when we seen the movie, the Hulk got depressed. And he was going through
he sure did.
And Captain was so sad because he's like, man, that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I didn't like the way they did the Avengers, and Hulk was like depressed.
Yeah, that so.
That was weak. I didn't like that. But
he was talking about also, like, people, like, to me, I think he did make it like a really smart decision. Like, that's the best thing for the dog. So I would have did the same thing. And he collected off of him, so he already had so many puppies off of him. I mean,
yeah. I guess it's time, like,
he could just chill
to retire.
Yeah, just chill.
Retire. It's like he didn't go out on his own terms, but he made a lot of noise from his time. Mm. And even after retirement, he still gonna have puppies on the way. So
yeah,
I bet you those puppies are gonna be up there too, because now it's like
that's it.
It's like the time is ticking as far as his puppies. And who's to say that those actual, like the semen that they do use, who's to say that the female takes on that particular one? So it's like, dang. Mm-hmm. So shout out to everybody who's gonna get a puppy from DDK, to get one from Hulk. That's gonna be for the rest of his litters. They're gonna be very exclusive. Probably be a lot more expensive. Probably be up there to the 20 to 15,000, which is reasonable. So we may or may not get one. I'm not sure. If y'all want us to buy a puppy from DDK, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all drop a comment below, and we'll.
I honestly though, I don't want a puppy.
You don't want a puppy from?
Like I like Kobe better. I don't think Hulk is like cute, but I think Kobe looks.
Yeah, Kobe does look good. Yeah, Kobe fits more of our style as far as like the size and the color.
Yeah.
Cause he's not as big as Hulk, but he's still big. Then he has that drive that we like. Not saying that Hulk don't have drive,
even with Kobe,
and his
like,
face, the facial structure,
even with that, it's like, you know, I like the way our dogs look. I mean, it's me, like, my preference. I think, you know, our dog, like the way Ultra looks. To me, I think Ultra looks better. But that's just my opinion, and that's what I think. I think our dogs look.
Well,
they have the tighter, like, you know. I like them looking a certain way, and I feel like what I like isn't my own dog, so I don't see myself really buying it.
Well, Kobe looks good though.
He looks good, but he looks kind of like Queen.
That's what I'm saying.
I would get,
so if y'all want to see us get a puppy from DDK and
or
Kobe
should we do a
like
breeding?
that,
I don't think we should get a puppy, but should we do a breeding?
yeah, that breeding is like
Kobe?
20 bands though. They want 20,000.
But hey, if y'all want it, we will do it.
Yeah, we gonna see about that. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and make sure y'all like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, turn on post notifications, and we'll catch y'all later in the next reaction video or the next video that we post. We'll see y'all later.